We should be live. Yes, we are. We are live. Okay. So I will just wait for some of you guys to come on in and see what we can do from here. Let's see who we'll get tonight. Let's see who we get tonight. Hey, Steve. First one in here. Listen, I tried to do what you said to try to make the time that make the to throw it off a little bit, but it seems like when I went into the settings to try to do that, that it would just keep taking me back to the present time. So it's like, and I there was nothing I could hit like okay to change it or anything. So and when I just went out of settings and came back in, it put it back at the regular time. So it probably knows that it probably realizes the real time here by now. So it didn't work, unfortunately. Well, no, I was looking at the times, and there was a whole bunch of times I could have switched to. There's like they have now I was now my computer is locked to the it's locked on the Chicago Standard Time Zone, but there were other ones. There was Los Angeles, Venezuela, other places like that. Hey, decent guy. Hey, Spirit Stalker. I did do that. Yes, I did do that, and then but it and there was nothing to hit OK, so I xed out and came back and see if it would stick to that, and it didn't. It just went back to regular time. So I'm not sure what to do. But to be completely honest, I think if I tried that, it would have the uh, messing with the time. It would have thrown me off anyway. I mean, I went into settings and looked, and there was nothing about limited use of the internet. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's very confusing. Yeah. Yes, it could be. It could be. Well, I didn't say that they were a thing of the past. I said that, I would be thinking, if I was not to do a 5 hour stream, I'd say we'd have to start at like to do at least a 5 hour stream. I'd say we'd have to start no later than 8 o'clock because because then the 5 hours wouldn't hit until 1 o'clock, and then that would be a 5 hour stream. So yeah, I mean, the most we can get out of this tonight is maybe at the very minimal a 4 hour stream tonight. We'll just well, I mean, if we can go until 1 o'clock, we can build. I mean, and just build ourselves back up. I mean, then that's what we'll do. Right. Like I know that Tuesday nights and Tuesday and Wednesday nights, they're both um I mean they're both like in I mean they both would not like start until like 8 o'clock or so. Maybe later on Tuesday. It probably would be it's probably a little easier to do on Wednesdays. But I said if I could pull off a 5 hour stream, um, I could that could possibly be done. I don't think on Tuesday, but on Wednesday, yeah, that's certainly possible. Oh, you're watching the latest Diddy news? Well, you know what I've been watching. I've been telling you what I've been watching the last 2 weeks. I can never get enough of it. I mean, every every time I think I've watched the video compilation of them freaking out, then I keep thinking, oh wait, I said, okay, that's the videos, and then I see another one. I'm like, oh wait, there's another video of them. I got to watch this one too. Yep, that's what I say. I see liberal tears never tasted so sweet. Um, I actually don't think my sister would probably use. No, this is a lot of them going on TikTok, and I don't think my sister uses TikTok. I did see someone on there yesterday that looked like one of the people I talked to, that I've met on YouTube, and I know she uses TikTok. And I said, but I said, just one person, the last person it came to, I kept saying to myself, is that, well, who I thought it was? I won't say her name because she doesn't come on here, but I'm thinking, is that her? Is that her? And then I thought, well, the voice doesn't exactly match her, so it's probably not her. I said, just imagine if one of them, one of your friends was on there that sees you freak out. I hear a lot of people are saying that the Democrats are, you know, that the reason they lost is because their part everyone a lot of people thought their party was moving too far to the left. I mean, even Bernie Sanders called them out. There's something wrong with them when he calls them out. But I don't think I would see my sister because I don't think she uses TikTok. I could be wrong, but I don't know. Yeah, Tampon Tim went to, yeah, a lot of people were saying that, yeah, a lot of other people were saying, Tampon Tim may have also cost her the election. That a lot of people were saying, she might have had a better chance if she picked Josh Shapiro instead of Tim Waltz. Personally, I'm glad that she didn't pick Josh Shapiro because I would have figured that Pennsylvania was a lock for her if she had picked him. It was a relief when I found out she wasn't picking him. Yep, at his rallies, he always got down with the music. Yeah, I'd say oh, I can't remember his name, but Taylor Swift's boyfriend or ex-boyfriend, I'm sure he's one of the NFL players that danced for like Trump. Only one of them I wouldn't care about dancing would be the flag kneeler, Colin Kaepernick. I wouldn't I wouldn't care for him. Not ever since he not ever since he, you know, knelt down for the national anthem and wouldn't stand for the flag. That shows real disrespect to our country. Yeah, he's the only but he's the only one I have issues with because he's the one who started the whole kneeling for the flag. But yeah, I mean but it's 2016. It's 2016 now, so that's been going on for probably about a close, if not, been close to 10 years. It's been happening. You know, kind of scary when you think 2016. Wait, that was already 10 years ago. Well, I mean, I got you and decent guy right here, and Spirit Soccer said hi, but I don't know if she's still there though. Hi, Dan. Yeah, for real, decent guy. She was because I get her notifications, and I never saw her on today or anything. I haven't seen her on for a while. Yeah, what did she say? Hopefully, it was good stuff. Oh, it's all right. Oh, it's on TikTok. Okay, because I don't use TikTok. So, but if I can get a hold of her, you know, yes, I can try to get her Snapchat and get my Snapchat, uh, app back up and going. Okay. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll try. I'll have to get her snap. I'll have to try to get her Snapchat. All right. If all right, Spirit Stalker's ready to go. So, are you all ready to go as well? Seems like Dan can do anything, decent guy, to help. Okay. All right. I was gonna I was gonna grab some of these that I had from last night, but I thought, I'll grab a few. I'll grab a few more, and we'll start with this one. It almost feels like when you're holding a card and everything, you're like Steve Harvey, sort of. Well, I do appreciate what you guys are doing, but I'm not sure if she would like that. Hmm. But anyway, we'll go ahead and get to the game. All right, we got the top 5 answers to this question. Question is: name something a young child takes with him when he runs away from home. Okay, I think she's trying. Okay, I think she's trying to say back. I think Spirit Stalker's trying to say backpack, that first one. So yeah, backpack number 5, and then I know she's trying to say food here. Food number 3. Not a Jugs magazine. Not even water. Yeah, Cliff Bar candy. Yeah, all assortments of food right there. Not a water moccasins or an umbrella though. Not explosives or flashlights. Be a little concerned if a child had explosives with them. All right, tickle me. Okay, there you go, decent guy. Teddy bear or toys. That's the number one answer. Teddy bear or toys. So you've got teddy bear and toys so far, number one. Now just got to get number 2 and number 4. No, not a rusty trombone. Not that. Not a book. Not a book. But if he takes his backpack with him, I wonder if any of his textbooks would count as book if book was there. Yeah, we've got toy spirit soccer. Decent guy said tickle me Elmo, and I counted that as teddy bear or toys. So we've already got that. A New Jersey 9 iron. Oh, is he going to play some golf? Let's, well, it's not a New Jersey 9 iron nonetheless. Or and food's been said. Spirit Stalker said food earlier, so I gave her food. Well, actually, she said food, but I know she was trying to say food. So we've got teddy bear toys, we've got food, and we've got a backpack. We just need number 2 and number 4. It wouldn't. Now we do have food or snack. We do have food there, but it would, but not a microwave though. If they ran away, I don't know how they could microwave food without a plug-in somewhere. A greased up grape flavored edible whistle. I've never heard of one of those. It's not drinking or water. That's been guessed as well. It's not water or anything to drink. No, not the TV remote. Why would he take the TV remote with him? Not socks, but you're close. But you're close, decent guy. You're close to one of them. Grab him and feed him. It wouldn't be pancake mix he'd take with him, and he wouldn't take the family pet either. You would think he'd want to take the family pet though, but no. Hmm. Not Miracle Grow fertilizer or an Expo marker. Not a fire extinguisher. Okay, I think you guys are just, just giving silly answers now. Okay. All right. Number 2 is sort of like, what's um What do we wear? Number two is what we wear on our body. Yeah, but sock is a well. Okay, there you go. Yeah, well, oh, no, oh, oh. Well, it's no. I'm saying it's something we wear on our body, though. It is the C. It is the It does start with a C. What's the stuff we put on our bodies that we wear? Some people would just say the blank on your back, nothing but the on the back. Okay, like the pants I'm wearing, the shirt I'm wearing, what you're wearing on your body, what do you have on your body? You're wearing, I'm wearing some. You're probably wearing some of this too. The shirt's no cashmere. I can give I can give you a hint. Okay. If you can figure out I this brings me to one of my favorite lines from I Love Lucy. It's a really memorable quote for me, and I don't know. I just think it's funny, just because of the way Ricky says it. Lucy doesn't have any lipstick on. She thinks she's naked. Naked. You know what? Not wearing no thin. No thin what? What? And then he'd say the answer, and then Fred would say, naked. Not wearing no thin. If people don't, if people don't have any of them on them, then they think they're naked, or as Ricky would say, naked. Okay, I can count that. Clothes. That's what I was trying to say. Clothes. Yeah, clothes. Number two. Lucy doesn't have any lipstick on. She thinks she's naked. Naked. Not wearing no thin. No thin what? What? Clothes. Clothes. Naked. Not wearing no thin clothes. I know we aren't. I know when this winter comes up, we're not going to be wearing any thin clothes. But yeah, you got number two. Now you just need number four. Number four would help them go to sleep at night. Number four would help them go to sleep at night. Well, melatonin, yes, that would help them go to sleep at night, but everyone has one. Everyone has one to cover themselves at night. I'm not talking about any sleep medicine. I'm talking about a bed essential. Not pillow, but the other bed essential. Not pajamas. Oh, question, Steve, is name something a young child takes with him when he runs away from home. So far, we've got teddy bear, toys, clothes, food, and backpack. They just need, yeah, it's a bed essential. I mean, the bed, it, it's usually needed for a bed or just to cover up with. Yeah, a blanket. A blanket. That's what I was looking for, the blanket. Hey, Heather. No, you got, no, see, it was blanket. Mm. No. Okay, this next one. Oh, well, that last question we had was name something a child takes with him when he runs away from home. But we got that. And now we have a new question. And this is gonna be so simple because it's a very short survey. Top three answers to this question. Name an animal that people ride. Okay, there you go, Heather. A horse or a pony. That's the number one answer. I'm not even sure if he's lurking, but I mean, yes, I mean he could be lurking and he would dare say it. Yep, horse or pony, Heather. That's the number one answer. Just got two more now. There you go, decent guy. A camel. A camel. Now just need number three. It's not an ostrich. Not an oxen nor an elephant. Not a cow or a bear either. Not an otter. Nope, it wouldn't be a goat either. Well, we've already got horse. I mean, Heather already said horse, so horse is already there. Horse or pony was number one. No, it wouldn't be a Great Dane. No kind of dog. You Heather, Steve already guessed elephant. It wasn't there. It's okay. You're good. Not a rhino, Steve, or kangaroo, decent guy. An orca. Nope, not an orca. Not sure what a narwhal or a porpoise sounds a little familiar, but not confused with what a narwhal is. No, not a tauntaun. Yeah, I've seen Elf. It's one of my favorite Christmas movies. Well, it's all right. It's not a giant sandworm. Well, whatever you're trying to spell, Heather, it's not there. Oh, that's probably. I'm guessing that's probably from the movie Elm. I got a lot for real, Heather. Ah. Oh, it's a song. One song I know that would probably get you killed by one is like that I've got mentioned in my head is I've got a tiger by the tail. I remember that first from that song. I've got a tiger by the tail. It's not a turtle or a cricket or a butterfly or a moose, not an elk or a pig or a praying mantis or even Buck Owens. You're missing, I mean, you guys are missing the most important one. Oh, Oprah. Is Oprah giving is Oprah giving Kamala supporters a piggyback ride or something or something? Hey, it's possible she could. Um, it's not a burrow or a gelt. Steve, I don't know, but Maui hates Oprah. Oh, I think mayor might contribute to one. It doesn't say it as mayor, but I'm very curious to see if it matches up to the same animal. It's not an emu. I'd love for it to be Riley Ray, but it's not going to be her. Hoping my phone has. It's not a man. It's not a manti. It's no. It's no sea. It's no sea. I'll go ahead and tell you. It's no sea. It's no sea animal. So don't have to guess like any whales or sharks or anything because it's not a sea. Uh oh. Oh, okay. Never mind that. It said I was disconnected for a second and now I'm successfully connected again. That was weird. I thought, don't tell me it's going to go this early. Luckily, it's not. It's, let's see. Last one I got was Bigfoot. It's not Bigfoot or a bison or a buffalo or an ape. I'll accept, I'll even accept, one of them that's not there. I would accept that too. Pig, bonobo, no honey badger, no lemur. It's not a pelican. I didn't know this three answer question would be so hard. Okay, there you go. A donkey or a mule. A donkey or a mule. Number three, donkey or mule. If I had to give you guys, if you guys would have gone and said hint and everything, I would have said, okay, the hint is Shrek has one of these. Because Shrek did have a donkey. I No, you didn't have donkey. I don't think you had donkey. Now you had mare, but I didn't think that matched to a donkey or not. I was not sure. And I've only got my computer. If I had to go searching for what a what a mare meant, then I would have had to, you know, probably would have paused the stream. But it doesn't matter now. Now you got all the animals. Now you're just gonna have to get all those animals out of your head now, and and focus on this question. All right, the top five answers are up there to this question. If you could change anything about your job, what would it be? There you go. There you go. The uh, Steve says the better pay, and Heather says the better pay too. There you go, guys. The better pay. That's the number one answer. Your boss. Okay, there you go, Heather. Better boss. And there you go, Heather or Steve. Better hours. Better hours too. Let's see. So we got better pay, better hours, better boss. I'd be the boss and I'd fire everyone and make all the money myself. Mm. Okay, there you go, Heather. The better location, number five. Now you just need to get number two. Think decent guy is going giving random answers. Giving free chocolate from the boss. It's not vacation. More vacation days. It's if you could change anything about your boss, what would it be? They're all better something. It's not better paid vacations. So you would move it to another what decent guy? Because it sounds like you might have the right answer. You want to move it. You want to move. So you'd want to move it to another, not a take home company vehicle. In fact, I feel like I should probably just go ahead and give decent guy. I mean, he practically said it. He didn't practically say it, but he gave the description of it. I don't know if I should give it to him or not because he didn't correctly say better. He didn't exactly say the word though. Not free escorts on your birthday or being president of the USA. It's not a company vehicle. A company vehicle's already been guessed. Not a better secretary, not health plan or medical. You want something better that involves the job. You want something about a job. You want something better for your job. If you could change anything about your job, what would you make it? They all start with better something, but it all involves the job. Decent guy practically said it when he said he'd move his cubicle closer to the hot young receptionist. Well, he almost got the right answer to it. He almost had the right answer. He just didn't say the correct answer or the word. I didn't know if I should give it to him or not though, because he kind of described the correct answer. You'd make No, not a promotion. It does start with the P. It does start with the P, Steve, but it's not promotion. It's not better promotion. It's better something else. Now, think of what decent guy said, and think of a P word for him. I say give it to DG. Okay, all right, I'll give it to decent guy, because when decent guy said, you say give it to decent guy. We got better pay. That was number one, but I was asking you to give me number two though. If you say I should give it to decent guy, I can do that. You think? What do you think, Steve? You think I should give it to decent guy as well? Not better pronouns or better bathroom. Okay, I'll give it to you. When okay, because when Decent Guy said he he'd move his cubicle closer to the hot young receptionist Diana that has huge cans. All right, you got number two, a better position. That would be a better. You, I was trying to get you to say you were. I was wanting you to say it, but they say give it to you since you kind of described it. Yeah, number two, a better position. I was trying to get you to say position. For a guy, that would be a better position. No, not promotion. It's better position. Better position. I think this will be easy for you. Right here. All right, right here. Okay, we got the top five answers to this question. Question is, name someone famous, real or fictional, named Mother. Okay, there you go, decent guy. Mother Goose. She's the number one answer. Mother Goose. Not Mother Mary. Mother Teresa. There you go, Heather. Mother Teresa, number two. Oh, decent guy got that too. Oh, and Heather got another one. Mother Nature. Number five is Mother Nature. No, it wouldn't be that, Steve. Not Mother Milkers. All right. Decent guy already needs some hints. It's not a dorm mother or a mother fist. Not never heard of mother fist before. Okay, I guess you guys are gonna need hints since you guys have really stopped giving answers. All right. Hmm. Number 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 three. This mother has a a this mother, its name, you know, means, you know, it could be another word for, something you um this is something that, This is something that, a spouse would tell would tell their spouse. I mean, this is something that a husband or wife would tell their um well, actually, I mean, they would tell it to their spouse, they would tell it to their kids, I mean, cuz I mean, if a mother is going to, be around, you want the mother to be full of what? It's not mother superior. This would be a kind of mother that you would want on Valentine's Day. I don't mean a MILF. By no means that I mean a MILF. Okay, okay, not Queen Mother. Let's see. My mother's cookies. What? Let's see. Mother. This would be somebody that you would want. They would want to tell you. This mother. This mother's name is Mother Blank, not Mother Hate, but Mother. What's the opposite of hate? What's the opposite of hate? There you go. Mother love. Number three is mother love. All right. And now number four, I don't know how to pronounce the. I mean, no, I know who this one is, but I don't really know how to describe them. The only way I know to describe them would be that, well, it does start with an H. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. It does start with an H. It wasn't mother hen, but it does start with an H, though. That's the hint I can give you. It starts with an H. Think of all mothers' names that start with H. It would be Mother Blank. Not Henrietta. It almost sort of sounds like it almost sounds like it sort of rhymes. It starts with an H and it starts with an H. Yeah, you got Hubbard, Mother Hubbard. Number four is Mother Hubbard. Mother Hubbard. Number four is Mother Hubbard. There you go. You didn't have Mother Hubbard before, but yeah, that's it. Mother Hubbard. I did not. I was so stuck. I was thinking, yeah, that's the thing, decent guy. I didn't know who Mother Hubbard was either, and that's why I'm thinking like, oh, how am I going to describe number four to them? I was like, I don't know how to describe them. But this one, you won't really need any soul searching. Because this next one, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Mother Hubbard, the nursery rhyme. Okay, yeah. Mother Hubbard went to her cupboard. All right. Now, speaking of, uh, yeah, yeah, I remember there was like, well, I always remember it was that there was an old lady that lived in a shoe. Oh my. That's how it went with one of the toys I had, that pulled the nursery rhymes. There was an old lady who lived in a shoe. Oh my. I also remember three little kittens have lost their mittens and don't know where to find them. All right, anyway, back to the game. We got the top four answers to this question. Question is, name something you might watch. She made up rhymes like those on drugs, I think. Wow. I remember I also had a Disney pullback thing that showed colors. I remember it's like, Mickey was red and he's like, "My fire engine is red." I can't do a good Mickey Mouse. I mean, Mickey's voice is not I hear Mickey's voice is not that hard, but you can tell with no practice that's how my Mickey sounds. Hi guys. Come to the clubhouse of mouse. Okay, anyway, top four answers to this question. Name something you might want. Why'd you have to go and make things so? Oh, yes. That would be a good question to ask if Avril Lavigne was playing. Oh, thank you. I never thought my Mickey was pretty good. I mean, I've tried practicing him a few. I've tried practicing it like one time because I think last year before I decided to be a hippie, I said I could try being Mickey Mouse, but then I thought, well, too late for probably a Mickey costume, so just be the hippie. And then of course I got together. I said I got together all the Elvis essentials before Halloween when I was Elvis. Hmm. And anyway, the real question we got for the top four answers is name something you might watch through binoculars. Thank you. Spirit Stalker was here earlier, Heather. Um, it's kind of like she was here, and then she stopped talking. So she was here earlier, but I'm not sure where she is now. Spirit Stalker, if you're out there, everything okay? Okay. Anyway, all right. I'm gonna start from where I got the first answer. Decent guy said Diana's teats. Yeah. And neighbors dressing or peeping Tom. Yeah, there you go. Neighbor or people. Number three, neighbor or people. You watch neighbor or people through your binoculars. Let's see. Heather says a bird. Okay, there you go. A bird. A bird or an animal, Heather. That's the number one answer. A bird or an animal. Not a concert, but yes, Steve, a sporting event. Number two. And Steve says the stars. Yep, there you go. Number four, the stars. You got them all. Decent Guy says, when I was a kid, I used to think watching birds was a peaceful activity, but now I realize birds are always just trying to. Isn't that how the average human is today, Decent Guy? Isn't that like, well, actually, it may be the average person, but now they, but now it may not be a good point and everything. Remember, remember what the remember what the liberal women said and everything, that they said that, that they feel that their rights have been voted against, so they are not, so I remember one of them saying, so we're going to do you guys a favor, we're going to keep our legs closed for the next 4 years. I say good, keep them closed. Nobody could, you don't, now you won't have to bring your nasty skanky self out. Anyway, I could probably do pretty good with this, but I also remember giving you this question. Good, good. Too bad their mothers didn't keep their legs closed. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's like, anybody that's worried about abortions, well, you don't have to worry because there won't be some of us. I remember they were also saying that. Also, one girl was like, okay, to all the liberal women, she's like, to all the liberal women, if you are dating a conservative boyfriend, if you have a conservative boyfriend, it's time for you to dump the guy. That's what they said. They're like to the liberal women that are dating a conservative guy, it's time for you to dump them. I don't know if Adriana is MAGA or not. Do you know if decent guy if Adriana is a Trump fan or not? I know she lives in I mean, she may not be, but I don't know. But she lives in a red state, Florida. I just didn't know if she was MAGA or not, though. Yeah, I mean, Trump lives in Florida as well, so you never know. 90%. Okay, yeah, probably about 90% Trump. She's probably a Trump supporter. Anyway, here's the next question. Top four answers. Name something dogs do when riding in a car. Yeah, head out the window. That's the number one answer. Head out the window. My dog loves to have his head out the window. If he doesn't, if it's uh, if it's not, if it's up and not down, he'll whine, and then he knows that'll get my dad to roll down the window, and he can roll, and then he can have his head out the window and have all that hair in his face, blown away. He could see a lot clearer now. He's kind of a shaggy dog. He's only clean when after he gets groomed. You don't see any hair on him after he gets groomed, but it all grows back. It all grows back. Bark at Amos Buggies we pass. Okay, well there you go, Heather. Bark. Number two, bark. Yeah, it's a deal breaker if she's Team Kamala. Please hope to God that Ariana is not on Team Kamala. Not stand on the middle armrest. It's not, or not drool or spread fleas either. Not pose for selfies. I remember one time, that I was actually that remember how we used to get trolls in here? I remember that I remember one person came in the stream once as a like Kamala Lama Ding Dong or something like that, and they're trying to. One person tried to come in impersonating the real Kamala. I was like, I was like, if you're the real Kamala, well, I'm not voting for you. And then she's like, no government bailouts or something like that, or and I was like, or no grant money for you. I'd be like, I don't need grant money. I actually have a job. So thanks, but I won't need your grant money. Yeah, no trolls in a long time. That is very impressive. Watch it, but watch me, jinx it and everything. Watch me jinx it, and we'll have some coming in. Just watch. I know I'm gonna jinx it because every time I say something, I'd always jinx it. So watch. We'll have trolls coming in just because I mentioned it. Let's see. They don't. They don't gnaw on their bone or scratch or throw up. They don't. No, not throw. They don't throw up. Throw up's not an option because it's not throw up. Heard something out the window. It's that sound. It sounds like that's rain again. That was a quick rain. If that was two. If that was it too. Let's see. Let's okay. You got sleep, but they don't throw up on sleep, but they do sleep. Heather, they sleep. Number three. Now just got to figure out what number four. What number four would be. What would a dog do when riding in a car? Well, not sit on the lap. Not sit on the lap. It's not play or whimper or growl, but whimper growl. I mean you're getting closer. You're on the right track. Getting warmer. Making expressions that the dog because it is an expression they do when they're in the car. It's not whimper or growl though. It's something else they would do. They wouldn't howl. They wouldn't yelp either. Not chew on their bone or get back scratches. Song along with radio. If a dog could talk, maybe. Maybe if a dog could talk. I get I'm guessing you guys are out of answers and you're probably needing hints. I mean, he was on the right track, giving dog expressions. Okay. Number four would be kind of, number four would be when they kind of when a dog does this, they would want to a dog would do what would a dog do when he does this? Yeah, he'd pant. That's what a dog does in a car. They'll pant. There's your answers for the dog question. I know. I was just, I could only read what would make our what made the top four though is what it is. Yeah, I mean, I figured if I do have a dog, decent guy. I do have a dog. Yes, he's 11 and a half years old. All right. See, okay. Well, the thing is, Heather, he's at the. It's like I was always telling. Like I was always telling Kyle when he's here. Yeah. That he's at the other house. He's. I mean, he usually just stays at the other house, and I just kind of just hang out here. But I mean, yeah. I mean, if I was ever on at one time, and he came with the dog, he because the dog the dog loves to ride in the cars. So yeah, I'll put him up there. So, I should try to put him up there sometime. I would love to, but yeah, he. I mean, to describe him, he's a mixed breed. He's a mixed breed, but he mostly consists of Bichon Frise. If you're wondering what, like, he's like yeah, he's a mixed dog, but he mostly consists of Bichon Frise in him, though. He's also a rescue dog too. All right, but anyway, I he gets a lot of love, but I mean, he's spoiled though too. It's kind of like that. He looked up at. I mean, he looked up at me and he saw me sitting there after I had finished my dinner, and he probably thought I had food there. So he barked at me for it, and I told him I don't have any more. I said all gone, no, no more, all gone. But they decided to give him a piece of bologna instead because he'd eat that. Oh, his name is Bentley. Now, he used to when he was younger he used to bark at at any dog he'd see out or in the car, and well, and then, well, I don't know if they figured it out, but I mean but we were figuring out that Bentley, when he barks at another dog, he's practically just saying hello, but his bark is loud, so it sounds ferocious, but it's not. So bring him home burgers from McDonald's if you can get them. Well, I could tell them, that I could, if I could bring home burgers from McDonald's, give me a hamburger and I'll give to the dog. I probably would though. Yeah, I mean that's the way they can communicate. They can do. I mean, they just bark. I'm not sure if they make shamrock shakes. Not sure if they do. I haven't really seen anyone go for a shamrock shake in a while. Mhm. Yeah, because I mean, they do say all dogs descend from wolf. Or wait a second, do I? I might. Um, I'm not sure if I do, but I might. I might have a picture of um, of the dog on here. Let me see if I do. I don't have the picture that I took of him this year, but I did take a picture of him last year. I do have the one last year on my phone. This uh, this is him last year. That's my dog last year. I took that picture last year. That's what he looks like. Yeah, he's fluffy. He is fluffy. Yeah, he's lovable, but he's also spoiled though too. Only time he's not fluffy is when he's back home from the groomers. But yeah, that's a picture of my dog from last year. Wish I could show you the recent one, but I don't have that one on my phone. Yeah, I mean, looks like he has white eyebrows. I really never noticed if he had white eyebrows, but I'll go back and look at the picture. Oh, he does. I guess he does look like he has white eyebrows. But yeah, that this is our mixed mutt. This is our mixed dog. mostly consists of Bichon. We looked up we looked up Bichon Frise on the internet, and we're like, okay, we're looking at Bichon Frises, and they're like, okay, yeah, he does look more like a Bichon Frise. So they could see why he mostly consists of Bichon Frise when we got a DNA test example of him. Yeah, totally white eyebrows. Thank you, Isla. I mean, he he's the best. He's the best. Think the dog could. I don't think our dog is secretly a wizard, though. But yes, wizards do tend to have white eyebrows, don't they? All right. I guess you kind of cool chatting like this. Would you guys rather chat like this instead of play, or would you guys rather play? I don't know. Its turnout's been low the last two nights. I mean, I've had. I mean, I've got you, Steve. I've got you, decent guy, and I've got you, Heather. And I had y'all last night. But last night I also had Nabob, who's not here tonight. Let's see who else was here last night that's not here tonight. Well, Spirit Stalker was here too, but she's not really been saying a whole lot. Yeah, I've got you. Yep, I've got Steve, decent guy, and Heather, and I've got three lurkers. Come on, three lurkers. Come on in. As long as you're nice, come on in and say hi. We won't bite. Well, at least I won't. I don't know about the others, but I won't bite. Now, if Landon was here, he'd say something, I'm sure. And remember, and remember, and remember. Now, if Landon was here, he'd say something. He'd make sure he could say what he would get through. Yeah. So I'm thinking, so two could be so instead of Landon being two, two could be Baby Ruth. Well, remember, remember what the so-called Cullum Joe's daughter said to me. Her name on YouTube is now Sandy Pendleton. Baby Ruth is this, troll that comes in and and it doesn't matter if the answer doesn't fit or not. I'll be reading a question and he'll always give the answer of black people. He'll just say black people for whatever. Like that last question we had, that last question we haven't got to that question yet, so I won't give it this one. But remember the last question we had. Name something dogs do in a car. He would say something about black people. He did that with some others too, and I think think he drove them. I mean, and I think he drove them away because I mean, a lot of people were saying that or one of the people who used to come in here but does not come in here. They are saying that I had to do something about it and everything, because if he kept uh, giving more comparing more people to a cult, or that I'm a cult or something, then that would drive people away. That's I heard the last people, that drove them away, and he's just trying to drive people away. One person said. I, I said, I don't know. I said, I don't know. But I mean, that was before I met all of you guys, and you guys are much more, fun to talk with than the past ones. Well, he doesn't hate the YouTube fame. He hates when I stream, though. That's the thing. He doesn't hate my YouTube fame, but he hates my streaming. That's why when I come over here to stream, while I've got this house to myself, and before they sell the house, I've got to get all the streaming I can get in. I mean, I've got my hours and everything, but I said I was not going to stop and everything, because I know you guys, um, you know, I said, I said, if I could only get my freaking address on AdSense fixed and get it to the current address, then I could start, you know, getting money. Here's something I remember. I remember when I applied for it, living back in a few houses back. And I remember by the time I was receiving money, I had already moved to the other address. I had already moved to the other address before I was demonetized. And so I moved to the other address, and I said, even if I made $100, it wouldn't have gone to me. It would have gone to the other house. I got to fix it though. Otherwise, yeah, I got to fix it and get everything fixed. Otherwise, you know, then one of the people that I went to school with, then otherwise she and her husband and otherwise the woman that bought the house, she and her husband, I actually know the girl. She went to school. So the girl I went to school with, her husband and her children would be getting my YouTube money instead of me, since they live at that address now. It would be going to them. It would be in my name, but it'd be going to them. Can't ha- can't can't let that happen. I mean, I can be compelling if I need to be. I'm just saying, if I can get my AdSense fixed, gotta, and get monetized again, gotta get some stuff, but it can't go to their address. They wouldn't know where we moved to. Besides the place we moved to that other place, to another place anyway. We're trying to get that house sold and get in this house right now. Well, I don't own it, but I do. It's like I can really do anything around the house I want until they move in. I can stream for as long as I want. I said by the time they moved in this house, if nothing had fallen through, I knew the uh, 8 and 9 hour live streams were gonna just be a myth now, not really anything. But hey, we can do. Isn't this house your permanent address? Well, the house that I'm in right now, I can still get mail on the other one too, because they can get one, but they'll have some stuff sent here. But if I sent this here, then but if it's sent but if it's sent here, that's fine. I can get the mail and I can have this. Oh, by the way, that reminds me, someone that was here last night that's not here tonight. Tim, he's not here. He wanted me, I know he wanted me to, give him my address on Facebook so he could send me like, some New Zealand snacks or something and have me like do taste tests on them or something. Hey, that's not a bad. Tim has been trying to send you stuff for 5 months. Yeah, Russian dude was here. Oh yeah, that's right, Heather. Russian dude was here last night, and he's not here tonight either. We have a lot of people that were here last night. Well, we have a lot of absentees tonight. It's kind of like it's kind of like we'll start asking, where everybody is. We'll start with Spirit Stalker. Spirit Stalker, where are you? Tim, where are you? Nabob, where are you? Russian dude, where are you? It's like it's I'm and I noticed that that the Kyle guy, I think Russian dude used to be 10,000 KBs, but what happened to all the other ones that used to come in that don't come in anymore? Whatever happened to whatever happened to Bill? Whatever happened to Espresso? What happened to Melissa? Whatever happened to all of them? Well, Russian dude is 10,000 bees. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, Riley. What happened to Riley? Now she's not. Now she comes in. Now she comes in from time to time, and she makes the stream fun. But she's not here. You know, she wasn't here last night. Not here tonight. Shancamp's not here. She makes the stream kind of fun though. You gotta admit, Shancamp brings spice to to the stream. I can all. I mean, now, and I know what Shan, and I mean, I've heard Shan, and I know what Shan sounds like. So I can put. So anything that Shan says, I just, imagine it in my voice that she's saying it. Now, if you know, now I would be saying that you've been saying that, I should try to s- days that I won't be on here that you said I should try to put, I should try to record stuff. And I said that would have to be the days I'm not on here that I have to record something or not going live. Let's see the days: Thursday, Sunday, Monday. Okay, so 3 nights out of the 7, but you'll still get me some, you know, Fridays and Saturdays, even though I'm working. I've had to I've had to push my work schedule back twice because of different times. First one, like a couple years ago. Okay, I'll check that out, decent guy. Because a couple years ago, when I didn't have a job, I just made that. I just made my stream time on Fridays 7 to like usually for after dinner 7 to 9:30, but I had to push it back when I got a job and started working nights. So I had to push that back an hour from 6 to 8:30, and I said, and now I start work an hour early. So that's why I pushed my game nights back another hour from 5 to 7:30. Yeah, it got a whole lot of views. I remember we probably had a whole lot of people in there, happy in there, but you know, I remember I remember there was one guy who was most likely anti-Trump and everything because he's like, you're all delusional. He's not going to do anything. And think how we were always, just saying, oh, this is great about Trump winning, and then yeah, and he's like, you are delusional. He's not going to fix anything. I'm getting out of here. Be like, oh, you remember the person I'm talking about? It seems like, okay, well, you're not a regular follower anyway, so it's not like you're going to subscribe anyway. Bye. Right. And I said that, how I was picking up people, and how I was like stuck at just above 2,500, and now I'm stuck in a new one at 3175. I had 3177 today, and then for some reason later I saw it was 3175. So I lost two people, and I'm thinking like, I'm not gaining anybody else in any more streams. You know, so it seems like, that I had my honeymoon a few I had my honeymoon channel growing a few months and everything, but it seems like that honeymoon plan has ended because I'm not gaining subscribers, I'm losing subscribers. And of course I'm only saying that and everything because when I say something I usually jinx it. Jinx it. That's true. That is true. If you kept to the 5 hour streams, you'd have 10K subs by now. You think because Ultra was saying he could get me up to, hold on, sorry. I'm trying to get this, trying to get it. Okay. All right, here we go. Ultra said that he could try to get me up to 5K views, but that's another person. Where is Ultra? He has not been here in a while. I would love to do 5 hour subs again and get myself, up to 10K. I'm only at 3K. I have 7 more K to go. You know who I would love to, well, I didn't care at first if she didn't and everything, but But you know, I told her that I would, you know, I would get her, and I think she said she would get me back and everything. But I'm not sure if I've ever seen a stream from Adriana. But yeah, help people with issues. I do what I could. You know, remember that Haywood guy? We really helped him. He's making a lot of negative decisions, and we're saying, don't do that. You'll regret it later. Remember him? Oh, really? I really, yeah. Mm-hmm. Hayden. Yeah, I think he was saying like, yeah, it wasn't, well, I'd hate to say it because I don't want YouTube to like, say, it's promoting it or anything, but yeah, I was going to say, wasn't he talking about, didn't, like, if we hadn't helped him, didn't Hayden threaten to take his life? Didn't Hayden threaten to take his life if we didn't help him or something? Like I think he was ready to do it, and then we talked him out of it, thankfully. Or am I just imagining something horrible? Or am I just imagining something horrible like that? Yeah, well, I can't, I mean, I think he was, but I don't want to say he was and then find out he wasn't, that I was just thinking about something else. That's why I don't want to make sure on anything. I don't want to make sure on any issues. I want, now the thing is that, yeah, we saved his life. That's what I'm thinking. And then I'm also thinking, you know, um, I'm also thinking, yeah, I don't, I don't judge. Yeah, I think a lot of people said that or I think one of my friends, um, I think she that also knows one SP. I think she said sometimes one SP suffers from PTSD, post traumatic stress derangement, or something like that. It's PTSD, whatever it is, like maybe post traumatic self depression or something. I don't know, but I'm always glad to help when I can. I think that's why I think that's why I think that's why he, says some stuff he does sometimes, because he just suffers from PTSD. I mean, I love the guy and everything, but I'm just saying, I think I was told that he probably suffers from it. Yeah, it was. All right, all right, Steve. We'll be here when you get back. I know for sure, because we still got a little bit over 2 hours before the stream will go bonkers on us. I'm hoping to see if we can crack 4 hours. It's possible. I don't know, because I went for three. I went for 3 hours and 40 minutes last night before the stream got disconnected while I was on here. I ended at 3 hours and 40 minutes, and then I checked it today, and I only got 3 hours and 30 minutes. I said, well, at least it gave me a full 3.5 hours on my last stream. I could start now. I could start now. What I'm thinking is, yeah, what I could do is that I could start maybe review. I mean, when I'm not when I'm not on here doing a stream, which would be on Thursdays, Sundays, and Mondays, uh, I would I could always, like maybe put a video out for the following day. Like if I had put a video out the following day, then yeah. And I'm really curious, Bill used to always come in here and he said he was PPK me. He was my number one fan, he said, but he's not been in here lately. So is he so question my question is he really my number one fan? I doubt it if he doesn't come in here anymore. I may not be number one to him anymore. You may have moved up a little bit, decent guy. I mean, you may move up, you may stay down. I don't know. I mean, probably still number 8 because, I've got people that come in here, but what are the one but even the ones that I've oh, and number and don't forget that there was also one we also had well, I don't think you were I don't think you were too fond of him, decent guy. I don't think you were, but I think we had a person named Kyle in here, Kyle Howerton. I saw he was hidden on my studios list, and I thought, isn't Kyle trying to get in? I was like, I'll unban him. Well, Ultra has not been here in a while, so I will probably switch you and Ultra around, make you number 7, and make Ultra number 8 for him. And the reason for his lower rating is because he never comes in here anymore. So yeah, you can move yourself up to 7, because at least you come in here. Ultra doesn't come in here anymore for some reason. Now I'm only giving you number 7 because if Ultra's number 7, well, he's gonna go down. He's gonna go down. Oh, well, I didn't notice you were blocked, Cheryl, but I think by the time that I think when you're a mod, you can't be blocked. I think. I think. So yeah, you couldn't be blocked now because you're mod. I think when you were blocked, Cheryl. I think that's when you weren't a mod and I made you a mod. So I'm thinking like, so I thought, okay, now Cheryl will be protected from being blocked again. Yep, moving up in the rankings. Yeah, because I mean, in the rankings, I talked to all of you. I mean, Tim's not here tonight, and neither is Shan or California Ford, but I still talk to them. So yeah, so I still keep them up, but I don't talk to Ultra for some reason. He never comes in anymore. So yeah, that's why decent guy, you're moved up from number 7, and he and Ultra is bumped down to number 8. Yeah, yeah. Now, decent guy, you would need to thank Ultra because him not coming in has earned you his spot up in the rankings and has moved him down in the rankings. He needs to start coming in here again if he wants to get himself back up. Next, I'm coming for that number 6. All righty, decent guy. California Ford, she's got a she's got a lot of energy and a lot of moxie. Yeah, she's rarely here, but I mean, when she's here, she's very. I mean, she's very caring, very sweet. So I mean, I said, she's rarely here, but I mean, but yeah, California Ford, she is a sweetheart. I wasn't a mod at the time. It was my first time, and they went rogue on me. Oh, I've that joke's been around for a long time. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7 ate 9. Don't they usually say 7 is usually a lucky number? Lucky number 7? Yeah, the two people that never were mods that used to come in here all the time that don't come in here all the time anymore. Beside, well, Ultra's a mod, but the two non-mods that used to come in here but don't anymore are Kyle and Roger. Yeah, we want Brett because Heather is still here. Hi, Knuckle Bustin'. Yeah, not a mod yet, Heather, but you could be very soon. It'll all come. It'll all come soon enough for you. You just got to give it time. Yeah. Yeah, I mean Heather, I mean, yeah, but Heather, Heather herself, she's a perfect 10. So, well, well, don't count yourself out, yet, Heather, because it'll it will all I promise you it will all come in good time. May not be it won't be tonight. It won't be probably the next stream either, but all in good time. I bet you by I bet you by next I'm thinking, let's see. if you make all the streams, I think by next Wednesday you might be you could qualify for mod on my channel, but we'll see. Might qualify for mod next week. Knuckle busting. She's probably thinking, "Dang, I gotta wait 6 years to be a mod." Oh no, because by 2030 I'll already be in my 40s. I said I don't know if I would still if I could still try to stream. I streamed in my 20s because I've done it since 2018. So been streaming since I was 32 years old. So I've been doing it for 6 years. Heather will be always a keeper. Right. I mean, even all the mods I don't have, right now, well, that really just points to Heather and knuckle busting. But I mean, hey, time will come for them too soon, very soon. I just, I keep telling people what I think, and then they'll expect me to be like, okay, I'm here these many times, can you make me one too? I said I'm going to go back to my old ways. I said it's going to be. I mean, you got to be here. I said the old thing was 5 times. I'm taking the 5 times out and I'm moving it back to my original times and saying, got to be here. I'm keeping account on some people. I say it's got to be. I'm saying I'm moving it back. I'm moving the rules that you have to be here 10 times now to be a mod. I made it 5, and then I figured that's too soon, so I just need to make it, 10. And like I said, Heather and Knuckle, you guys are inching up there. Soon enough, you two will probably be joined, and then they will, and then they will, and then you'll be joining the mods, and then we'll probably be having too many mods again. Oh, Randy West died. Oh, that's sad. You can no there's no Knuckles, there's no limit on how many mods you can have. You can have as many as you want. Heck, if you want 500 mods, you could have 500 if you wanted to. I think I made the mistake of like making of having too many mods, and putting the and I think my last count before I had to demod everybody was 133 mods. Randy West did the to be fair and honest, Heather hasn't been to 30 live streams here. I know. I was here 3 to 5 times before I made yeah, before you were made mod. I'm just saying I'm just moving it back to 10 because I mean, I remember that I promised people, if they could be here after 5 and then they started counting and I'm thinking like, oh no, did I make it too soon? So and I said it used to be 10, so I just decided and I was like, I'm back to pushing it to 10 times. Have to be 10 times now to be mod. Randy's an 80s porn star. He's annoying. I think Randy West now you're saying Randy West. I think I think he was I think he was one of the replacements um, or a possible replacement for the Price is Right after Rod Roddy died. I think after the original announcer Rod Roddy died, they were doing tryouts and Randy West was one of them. I think he did. I think he announced for the 6,000th show. I think for Price is Right 6,000th episode, he was the announcer while they were still trying to look for a replacement before they found Rich. Unless I'm thinking of another Randy West. Oh, porn star? Porn star? Hold on. Who is Randy West? I'm asking Siri. Let's see what Siri says.
Randy West, born 1960 in Indianapolis, Indiana, is an American fine art photographer. This is from Wikipedia.
Says he was born in the 60s and he's an American American fine art photographer. Wrong one. Who is Randy West, the actor?
Andrew J. Abrams, October 12th, 1947 to September 20th, 2024, known professionally as Randy West, was an American pornographic actor.
Oh, there we go. I just could have sworn, but I could have sworn that I was that sometimes when I was watching the Price is Right, I was thinking I could always hear that I could hear sometimes I would hear at the end of the show, this is Randy West speaking for The Price is Right, a Mark Goodson television production. Well, it does show that he was a pornographic actor. Now we haven't talked about this, but I mean, and it's over now. But I mean, the Halloween thing, Steve's telling me that I should probably, try to, grow big or grow a beard and everything, and try to be Captain Lou for Halloween next year. But I said I don't have a bear belly as fat as Captain Lou does, though. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of facial hair, but hey, I mean, yeah, I can't. I mean, I cannot stand a beard for for about half a day. I used to shave every other day. Oh, that reminds me. That reminds me, Heather. In 20 was it? Yeah, it was 2017. It was 2017, and my son decided. And when my son was, let's see, he was 9 years old at the time, and it was Halloween 2017. He decided to go as President Trump. He decided to go as President Trump for Halloween. So we got him the shirt, the shirt that it's just a regular long sleeve t-shirt, but it makes it look like, they're wearing a shirt and tie, like a red tie. And he had a blonde wig on him, to represent Trump. I said, who should I, I was thinking like, who should I be? I don't know who I should be. And then they're like, and then I'm like, to show we're not playing any favoritism sides and everything. Why don't I just be, so who was I? I was Bernie Sanders. This is my Bernie Sanders impression. Yeah, and then I remember this past Halloween, one of their I think one of my friends said, their 5-year-old was like watching the convention, and he said that he wanted to be Donald J. Trump for Halloween. So his son was Trump for Halloween, and I'm thinking if we all go as Trump next year, I said, I said we could all dress as Trump. That would be okay. I said that. I'm thinking that. Now I'm thinking, Heather, would you and Cheryl, portray to dress as Trump, or would you rather dress as Melania? All right. So if you don't cross dress, then oh, so you would actually go as Trump. Okay, Cheryl. Well, if you don't cross dress and everything, you can go as Melania then, or Ivanka. Melania or Ivanka would be fine. Either one would be fine if you want to try one of those, Cheryl. Yep. He, I mean, he got down with any song he could get. I gotta ask about this Randy West person. Is Randy West an announcer?
Randy West, born on September 29th, 1953 in New York City, is an American television announcer. This
So,
is
so there are many Randy Wests around here. There's many Randy West around here. Oh, oh, all right, Knuckles. All right, Knuckles. Have a good sleep. Yeah, but there's apparently more than one Randy West. Apparently, we got the art photographer, we got the porno actor, and we got the announcer. I'd say was Cheryl saying that she's not cross dressing. I bet you a lot of porno actors cross dress. You know, I bet you they do. They do. Oh, that reminds me. Um, that reminds me. I remember going to. Do I even have it? There, there was one. There was one dance where where a girl where a girl dressed like the guy, and the guy dressed like the girl. Like the girl was wearing like a suit, tie, hat, all the leggings, and the boy that was playing the girl wore a dress. She came up to someone. She's like, you see my date? And their boy date was wearing a dress. Apparently they decided to cross dress for that dance. I guess I don't know. I don't know what combined them to switch clothes and decide to for her to dress like a guy and for him to dress like a girl. I don't understand that. But that was high school. That is high school for you. That's high school. Sorry to hear about the ex, Cheryl. I didn't even know Cheryl had an ex. But she's prob but I mean he's probably the ex is probably, is probably, forgotten about because well, not forgotten about, but remembered. But I said, but if I remember correctly, ever since the ex had dumped Cheryl, she's found somebody else and she's married to another person. I think. And correct me if I'm wrong, Cheryl. But after your ex, you found another person, you were happy with and got married to them. Am I right on that one? Because if I remember correctly, I think you did say you were married. Is that a? Oh, that's teeth. I didn't know if that emoji was wearing a mask or not. Oh no, I'm single, never married, just two adult kids. Oh, fruitcake. Maybe he needs a fruit cup. I said, but mainly fruitcakes are for Christmas time, which, right after Thanksgiving. Well, actually, no, not after Thanksgiving. Actually, a few days ago, the day after Halloween, then people started getting in the idea of Christmas now. It's like, why are you guys skipping Thanksgiving and going straight and thinking straight for to Christmas? What happened to you celebrating Thanksgiving? I've never tried fruitcake, but I wouldn't be opposed to trying it though. I said the only thing is that once you're used to something, you feel pretty good about it, and then it's just kind of like and then as like when you're young, you look forward to Christmas, and then when you get older, you look forward to not only Christmas but Thanksgiving too. They get less exciting as you get as the years go by and you get older, though. Can't stuff yourself on fruitcake. Oh yeah, that's true. They do say that you should take things into moderation or you'll be sorry later. Christmas means what is that? Money or something? Yeah, the butt of jokes. Hey, Spirit Stalker's back. Spirit Stalker's back. Yeah, we were wondering where you went earlier, Spirit Stalker. We were calling we were calling out the we were calling out the ones that were here that the ones that were here last night but not here. So, but I mean, you were the but as soon as we started calling, just let you know that we were wondering where you were because I all the people that were here last night, and then you were here, and then weren't really saying much. So you were the first one I called out. I was like, Spirit Stalker, where are you? And then I was like, Tim, where are you? Um, Nabob, where are you? People like that. Yeah. 10 KBs or AKA Russian dude, where are you? Yeah, I hope she. Yeah, I mean, not talking a whole lot, Spirit Stalker. I hope everything's okay. Oh, yeah. I don't know what happened to Elmo or Meow Sparkles. I always liked having Elmo in here. And I know Shane Camp loved having Elmo in here too. I don't know what happened to Elmo and Meow Sparkles either. I hope they're not blocked. I'm supposing some of them just got it from from well their regular name. Not me though. Not me and not decent guy, not Spirit Stalker. We all. I mean, I don't know how they have, but yeah, I'll have to check that out tomorrow. On one of my off days streaming. I might have to check after lunch tomorrow. I'll be like, because we're gonna. I mean, because we're gonna go. We're there's Baby Ruth. We knew they were. He know. We knew he was coming in here. We knew he was coming in here, and there you go. I knew Baby Ruth was lurking somewhere. We knew you were lurking somewhere around, Baby Ruth. If you're just going to say black people, get out. Yeah, yeah, decent guy. Look who's here. Baby Ruth. No, Cheryl, you did the right thing. You did the right thing. He is just racist because all he because because if you click on the message that Cheryl deleted, we weren't even asking a question. He just came in and said black people. Well, if they're well, the thing is, Cheryl, if they're trolls, you can block them. I mean, I don't know if I consider Baby Ruth a troll, but I can determine that he's that I don't know if he's a troll, but I consider him a pain in the butt. All right, now I know that you guys were probably wanting to play again, so yeah, yeah. What did he say? What did he say to me? He said to I told him that what he's saying is racist, and then maybe a month or 2 weeks or something, somewhere before the election, he's like, "I'm voting for Kamala because she's black. Who's the racist now?" I remember that. That's exactly what he said. Someone asked him, "What's with the racist sayings?" And he's like, "Well, PPK thinks I'm a racist." I say it because it's true. Blocking is next. Yeah, insinuating that he's racist because I mean, you know, if you're not racist, Baby Ruth, change your ways because the majority of on here, it's practically unanimous that we think that all of us think you're racist. So you need to change your ways. Stop saying black people for everything. That's just racist. Yeah, at least he's a minimalist. At least he'll say it and then he'll stop. Beware for the next hour and a half we're on because he could come back at because it's 11:30 right now. So yeah, anytime that he comes back on, need to be careful. Be careful. All right. Anyway, next question. We got the top four answers to this question. Name something a man might wear a long time before cleaning it. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. Boxers or briefs. That's the number one answer. Boxers or briefs. Not a mouth guard, though. Okay, there you go. There you go, Cheryl. A t-shirt, a shirt or a t-shirt. Number four. Not chonies. But there you go, Heather. Socks. Not a suit, Spirit Stalker. Not a condom or a jock strap. You were sort of close with suit, though. It's not exactly a suit, though. It's not short. It's not dentures or shorts or pants or jeans or tie. It can be casual like a suit, or it can just be a regular, may not have to be a suit. It could be, just a regular, not hat, not shoes. Coat. There you go. A coat or a jacket. Number three. What I was trying to say doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be a suit. It could just be a regular coat or jacket. See, there's your answers. All right. You know what I need to do for tomorrow? I need to get I need to get a new notebook and write down some old questions from the Dawson version that would be that would be applicable, that could still be applicable today, because I mean, that would give us new questions. Of course, we'd have surveys from 50 years ago, but we would also I would also just look through and just make sure, that we we could answer them today, because some of the ones I did not, because some of the old ones we did, we could not figure them out today. Oh, come on, more often. I missed the long streams. We're gonna try to do well. We think we can get up. We've been on 2.5 hours so far. We're gonna try to make it four, but yeah, I'll try to come on, make it lock streams. I mean, I could come on earlier. Now Tuesdays, I don't think I could come on earlier than I have been, but Wednesdays I could probably do it if I came home right away. After I would bring my son home from church, I would just have to drive right back over here, and I could be here by 8 o'clock, and then we could do a 5 hour stream. Try putting your laptop on New Zealand time. Okay. All right. Question. We got the question here. Well, I don't know about my parents, but I just know Landon hates the streaming. That's why I'm doing it right here. Laptop settings do time zones. I'm on the my time zone is on the Central Standard Time from Chicago. I don't know if it's the setting on the modem. I mean, they can't do anything with the modem because the modem's is right over here. Is right here at this house, and I don't think and they would tell you that they can't do anything with the modem, when it's over here. So I don't know what the issue is. Something, but I don't know what. I may not even get. Yeah, around a certain time. It's always 1 a.m. when I start to lose it. Well, 1 a.m. my time. For Heather, that would be 2 a.m. her time. 1 a.m. for 1 a.m. for people like me and Spirit Stalker, and decent guy, I think too. And then also, well, for Steve, it's 11. It's only 11 o'clock for him when mine goes when my thing goes out. I hope so. The New Zealand time could fix it. I just hope I wouldn't get thrown off by, the time. I mean, it might confuse me thinking like, why is the time different here, or why is it different here? My mama is trying to just, have him just, don't come on. But it's like he wants to come on and see what's going on though. And like I tell you guys, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what goes on. Sometimes I question myself what's going on. He said, but they do tell me the laptop and the phone, they are run by different things. The phone is run by Wi-Fi. The laptop here is run by Spectrum. I don't understand. I don't understand, but that would if I streamed in my spare time. If I streamed in my spare time, that would mean that I could stream in the afternoon all the way to dinner time. But I don't know if I'd want to go a whole afternoon just talking to just talking before dinner time. I like to prepare myself before dinner time. I do on Fridays. I try to prepare myself before dinner time and get on with some of you guys at the regular time. But I don't know why. But for some reason, I start work on Thursday, and I always feels that 5 o'clock, always kills me to try to get, on at that time, and then have to have two streams before and after dinner. And I'm just thinking, it's a mess. It's a mess. All right, all right. But anyway, let's get back to the game. We got the top four answers to this question. Question is: name something an auto racer hopes won't happen to him at a race. No, actually, decent guy. When this stream cuts off, when the stream cuts off, I'll be going up there and watching all the, watching more liberal freakouts over on YouTube. They're bound to have new videos up today. Yeah, that those liberal blowups won't go out for a while. They're gonna have them. All right. Anyway, let's see. We've got Crash. Cheryl says crashes. There you go, Cheryl. He crashes. That's the number one answer. Cheryl and Spirit Stalker say lose the race. There you go. Loses the race. That's number four. Not a well, not a blowout. It's not a blowout. Hits the wall would probably be the same thing as crashes. Breaks. No. Doesn't no, it's not flipping over. We do have losing the race. Let's see. Okay, there you go, Heather. He gets a flat. Number two, he gets a flat. Now just got to get number three. Race car sponsored by Sky Rizzy. Nope. Mouth the. Oh, there you go. Runs out of gas. Runs out of gas. That's number three. Runs out of gas. No, I don't do it to liberal tears, decent guy. I just say that I bathe in the glory of it and everything. I enjoy watching it, because they enjoyed us, when we were, you know, they enjoyed videos. Well, not me, but videos of some of us breaking down, when Obama got elected or when Biden got elected and Trump lost. Anyway, yeah, Spirit Stalker got it. Yeah, yeah, Spirit Stalker got it. I think she meant to. I don't think she meant to say. I think she meant to say run out of gas. All right. All right. Now, us parents with children, if you have a, well, I mean, let's see. We have anyone here who's married that has a daughter? Because it would be about because it's about next one would be about the daughter's boyfriend. So do we have any parents in here that are married and have a daughter? Okay. So just imagine you, Spirit Stalker. Just imagine your husband, okay? Your husband, okay, your daughter's bringing home a guy. He might ask her questions. Think of what questions he might ask her because it goes like this: top four answers. Name a question a father might ask his daughter's new boyfriend. There you go, sir. What is your intentions? Number two. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. Do you have a job? That's the number one answer. Th- Have a job, number one. It's not do you work or having a car. Okay, I'll give you that, Heather. What time are you bringing her home? What time are you home? Number three. What time are you bringing her home? Now just have to now just have to get number four. Now he wouldn't ask her if you've ever freaked off. I think that scared the boyfriend off. The daughter would never forgive the the daughter would never forgive the dad for scaring off the new boyfriend like that, I think. Not don't drink and drive and don't sleep with her. And it's not a ditty party either. Not be respectful. Nope, it's not you got any baby mamas, but yeah, that would really be a good question to ask him. No, it no, he wouldn't get that, he wouldn't ask, how are your parents? Not and are you in school or college or what is your house? Not do you get good grades? Never mind. No, it's not are you married, but you're asking are you in school, college, are you married? That could you're on the right track of what they might ask. So but this would just be, just a random question that they might ask. But I think they. But I wouldn't blame the dad for asking them about this about this guy, especially by how he looks. Not do you speak English? I don't speak English. No español or no comprehendo. Do you smoke? Nope. It's not. Do you smoke or it's not respect my daughter? Right. Not drive. Or what do you? Why do you drive a smart car? Or are you legal? And don't drive. It's not. Don't drive fast either. Why do you sound so gay? No, it wouldn't be that. No, it wouldn't be are you wook either. All offense. No offense taken if any wook people would actually, watch this after. Are you working to pay bills? Well, we do have. The question was. We do have a job, which was number one. Kids, nope, no, it's not. Do you have any kids? But when you were on the right track when you said, are you in school or college? Because that would indicate, what if they were in school or college, it might indicate they're what. Have you, it's not, have you ever killed a man, or are you a chubby chaser? Having sex? No, not having sex. Not having sex. Well, yeah, we the do you work one? Yeah, have a job was number one. This wasn't written in a presidential election year. But remember what they. But Heather, remember one video I told you and everything. One person that was not happy that Kamala lost and said, liberal women, if your boyfriend is conservative, it's time to dump them. Dump them just because of political differences. Hmm. Oh, okay. It's not. Are you HIV positive? Okay, Cheryl got it. How old are you? How old are you? Number four is how old are you? Number four is how old are you? Those are some questions a father might ask his daughter's new boyfriend. Now we should just ask, well, if they don't want to answer, that's fine. But if to be a pain in the butt, I'd say now it's time to ask Heather, and time to ask Cheryl, and time to ask Spirit Stalker. Were your fathers ever like that when you had a new boyfriend? Did they all were they all like that? Did they ask your new boyfriends questions like that? It's all right. Y'all don't have to answer if you don't want to. Similar questions. Holy macanoli. It's that baby Ruth again. Oh, really? Oh, you were good. Well, at least, yeah, what, yeah. That's your second time. That's your second time you've said something inappropriate, baby Ruth. That's two strikes. One more, and I will let my mod Cheryl handle you, or any of my mods. Cheryl says one more time, and you're hers. So I'd watch what I'd say, baby Ruth, if I were you. All right. Well, I don't know. Apparently, he says he is. So why? So maybe he's racist against his own people. Who knows? Hmm. All right. We got the top three answers to this question. Yes, he really is obsessed with his own people. But if we get our minds to the game, maybe we can get him off our minds. All right, top three answers. Name a major decision the whole family should participate in making. Okay, there you go. There you go, Cheryl. Vacation, vacation. That's the number one answer. And home buying. There you go, Spirit Stalker. Moving is number two, but not car buying though. Home buying, yes, for moving. Now I just got to make number three. What could number three be? You got the first two right away. Can you get the third one right away? Home renovations would, well, not home renovations. I mean, you are moving, but it's not home renovations. Nope, it's not clothing. It's not clothing. Spirit Stalker got it. Dinner. Dinner is number three. That's the. Those are what they are make. That's what. That's the one that you should make. Full family should participate in making. Vacation, moving, and dinner. And look at number one and number two. They were both separated by a single point. One more person said vacation than moving. That's as close as number one and number two could ever be. All right. We got the top four answers to this question. Question is, tell me something people have a hard time closing. Oh, a suitcase. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. A suitcase, number two. No, not a relationship. But Cheryl and Heather, you got it. Mouth. That's the number one answer. Mouth. Trunk. Not. Nope. Not a trunk. Not a trunk. Not deals or a good book. Nope. They don't have a hard time closing their bank account. Some probably do, but none in our top four though. Water faucet or front door. Okay, there you go, Heather. The door. The door. Number three is the door. Oh, yeah, yeah. The people, a lot of people do have trouble closing their legs. It's not. Let's see. Don't not water heater. Not plenty of fish profile or account or YouTube. But those would be some good things. Dems are closing their legs for 4 years. That's what they said. They said, you won't. The men won't have to worry about abortions or unborn babies now they because they aren't going to have they aren't going to like endanger their rights for the next 4 years to have them taken away. So I say good. That just means less idiots. That just means less idiots here on the planet. Let's see. Let's see. Not the donut box or Facebook or a wound on the femoral army or their eyes. We do have mouth. That was said already. Mouth was number one. It's not that we bank accounts been guessed and deals have been guessed too. And they were both wrong. No, not the pull for the winner. And we've gotten suitcase. Suitcase was there too, but that was also said as well. Not the zipper on clothes or your yap. Well, hold on. The yapper would sort of like yapper and pie hole would sort of like be the same thing. A hint, okay. You may want to you you said okay. It's not really well. What you were kind of on the fringe when you said box, but it's not a well. Yeah, for a fridge door. Yeah, we do have door, but what I'm saying is this one. Sometimes you have to twist them off. You would have to twist them off, or turn it to the left, before taking it off. And when you put it back on, it could be a hard time closing it. But you pop the thing off, and yeah, you pop it off, and then when it's done, okay, there you go. Cheryl got it. A jar or a bottle lid, a jar lid or a bottle lid. So yeah, maybe mostly a lid. You got it. It's uh, it's a minute past midnight. I hope we can still go. I have a feeling that in an hour we'll get that plug, or 59 minutes we'll get that plug. That'll freeze it. I hope not. But that's why I'm trying to aim saying that I started at 9:01, but I'm hoping we can make it to 4 hours. If it closes at any time, hopefully it'll close a minute past 101. You never know. Anyway, this is a good question well, this would have been a good question for Halloween, but you've had this one before, so I think so. I guess it doesn't have to be Halloween if it doesn't want to, but it does involve a whole lot of whole lot of them. I'll give you the question. We got the top five answers to this question. What monster scares you the most? Yeah, Kamala, for sure. For real. Kamala. Yeah, Kamala Stein. Biden's Bidenstein. Let's see. Not a Bernavor. Oh, but Cheryl got the first right one. Frankenstein, number two. And Cheryl and Spirit Stalker say vampire. There you go, Cheryl and Spirit Stalker. Vampire, number one. Number one. Freddie, Steve says Freddie, or Cheryl says ghost, not ghost. Now I can get to your answer, Steve. He said Freddy Krueger. Freddy or Elm Street is number five. Not not a pet cemetery or bats. Remember, not the blob. Remember, monsters. Oh, phone call. Sorry. Oh, it's okay. You're good, Cheryl. Jeepers Creepers. Not the Jeepers Creepers. And you're close. You're very close to Wolfman. It's not exactly Wolfman, but Wolf is in one of the answers. You just have to say it right though. Not Sailor's Lawn, say or Salem's. Not Spawn or Exorcist or Wolf Woman or Cloverfield. Not Ogres. Oh, The Bride of Chucky. Yeah, not them. Okay, there you go, Heather. A werewolf. The correct saying, a werewolf. Um, number four is a werewolf. Oh, Pelosi. Oh yeah, she'd be really scary. She could be Frankenstein's girlfriend. Divorce and marry Frankenstein and be a good fit for you, Nancy. Okay, yeah. We do have we do have werewolf number four. Just got to get number three now. And Frankenstein has been said, yes. Not 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 a scream or a poltergeist or Uncle Lester. Not Godzilla or King Kong. I remember they were asking about. I remember one old episode of Feud. They were um, guy gave a really silly answer, and he realized that he it was silly that he said it. But I remember the question. I remember what the question was and what his answer was. Name any monster. A tarantula. Is Night of the Living Dead? I'm not sure if Night of the Living Dead is. Isn't that a movie? It's not Bigfoot or the Chululu or Bigfoot or Loch Ness monster. You guys are getting. I mean, the Night of the Living Dead could be if it's the right movie. It's not Skeleton or Changelings. Not a zombie or the boogeyman. I mean, you got one of them. You got one of the obvious ones. So, get the other obvious one. You guys can get the obvious one. You got one of the obvious ones. Just try to get the other obvious ones. Not a jack-o'-lantern. There you go, Jason or Friday the 13th. That was the other one I was waiting for you guys to get. There you go. There's the answers right there. Oh, let me get the next question out. All right. For this question, we've got the top 6 answers to this question. It's a long one, 6 of them. So here's the question. Top 6 to this question. Where would you look to find out how old someone is? Now, you wouldn't Google them or go to the cemetery or look on Wikipedia. Not cut them in half and count the ring. Okay, there we go. Now we got a decent answer. Yeah, wallet or ID. Yep, license or wallet. That's the number one answer. License or wallet, number one. Okay, there you go. Steve, a birth certificate, number 3, and just ask them. Number 6, just ask them. Okay, ask a friend or relative. There you go. Steve, ask a family member. Number 5, ask a family member. Now just got to get 2 and 4, not the sheriff's ID, unless they are the sheriff. Then you might have a problem. Not predator database or social security card. Not the obituary or a tombstone. That's true. I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. Not how big their fingernail collection is, but you are close to an answer, decent guy. You're actually close to an answer. Sometimes your answers can be silly. Sometimes they could, you know. All right. Look, that okay. There you go, Steve. Steve, look at their hands. Number two, look at their hands, but not looking at wrinkles or age spots or a turkey neck, though. Ask their boss. No, not asking their boss. Not if far if they're bedridden. They're okay. Nope, nope. It's not. It's not by them using a cane or any collection. No collection in any of these answers. Promise you, solemnly swear. No questions about no collections in any of the answers. Not how old are their kids, or find out if they love Lawrence Welk. Have they ever heard the Humpty Dance? Ooh, that might actually get them to get them to might show their age out a little bit if they knew the Humpty Dance. Not if they've jitterbug or color of hair, gray hair or gray pubes. Pube hair would be something that Shandcamp would talk about. That answer is Shandcamp in there. See, not the telephone or the cell phone or health problems. Library, not the library card, not the Medicare card. It's not another card. It's just it's something. It's something that it doesn't involve any card. It's another way you can tell how old someone is. Not the way that they dress. Which answer was a bit rude, Spirit Stalker? Not retirement. Well, to this, well, actually, I'll give you a hint when it pops up. If you ask for one, I'll give it as a hint. Oh, typo. Oh, what car they drive? Not what kind of car they drive, or a red triangle on their back bumper. Not sure how that would indicate how old someone is. Act like a Karen? No, not act like a Karen, but to try to find out how old someone is. You could just say, anyone that acts like a Karen is just probably middle age. I've heard the I've heard the guy version of being called a Karen is called a Kevin. Well, I feel sorry for Kevin Bacon and Kevin Costner then. Yeah, you ask them. We got that. We got that. Ask them. Not sadness. Yeah, Chad or Kevin or Ken. A hint. Okay. You'd have to look at something else. You'd have to look at something else. Okay. Oh. Okay. Bad eyesight. Okay. There you go, Heather. Their eyes. Number four. Their eyes. Their eyes. Number four. Their eyes. You don't need a hint. Heather got it for you. Their eyes. Number four. You could tell someone is old by looking in their eyes. Okay. Okay, we got the top. Yeah, that might have been weird, but that was the answer. Now, we got another surveyed question. We got the top 5 answers to this question. Question is, name a famous masked man. There you go. Spirit Soccer. Batman is number 2. Not his not his friend Robin, but Batman is there. He's number 2 though. Just not Robin, unfortunately. Just Batman. Not Aquaman. Not Penguin or Catwoman. Oh, nope. Not the Hulk. Okay, there you go. Now we're getting some answers in. Steve, it's not Stretch Armstrong, but the Lone Ranger. There you go. There you go, Steve. Lone Ranger, number 3. And there you go, Steve. You also just got Zorro. That's the number one answer, Zorro. And we got the mask, number five. Question, Heather, is name a famous masked man. It's not the Black Panther, though. We did get Zorro. It's not Killer Bees or Zorro the Gay Blade. You already got Zorro, remember? And you got the mask as well. And the Lone Ranger you did get as well. So you're just looking for number four now. Not Thor or the Spirit. Not Darth Vader. Not Michael Jackson, but oh wow. Michael Jackson. You could ask him if he's a masked man during the especially during his Thriller. It's not Joker or Fauci. The Weekend. Not remember. Famous masked man. Not Gavin Newscomb. It's what his name should be. Newscomb instead of Newsome. It should be Newscomb. Because that's what he is, Newscomb. It's not a penguin. That's a masked man. Not Penguin or Captain Sticky. Not Flash Gordon. And you can tell these guys are easy because I mean they've been. You should be able to get them because they've been around for a long time. It's not the Green Lantern. Not Rocky the Flying Squirrel. He's just a cartoon. We need real famous masked man. It's not the Green Hornet either. The Think, no, not the Think or Fart Man. Have part of the correct answer in there. Have part of the correct answer in there, Steve. It's either you either have fart as one of the correct parts or man. Now, think which one might be more observant. Part you have one word of them right. Got to just find the other one. It's like a superhero. It is a superhero. Not Iron Man. It is a man, but it's not iron. Not Clark Kent, it's Superman. Nope. And not Deadpool. It's not Aquaman. Aquaman has been guessed. I think you guessed that like at the beginning of the question. So it wouldn't be super. So it's if it's not Clark Kent, it wouldn't be Superman. What's another? What's another superhero? I'm expecting the new Deadpool DVD soon. I haven't seen it yet. Not RoboCop or Supergirl. Oh, actually, Spider Man. That's it. That's it, Heather. Spider Man. Spider Man. That's it. No, Spider Man. Number four is Spider Man. It wouldn't be Wonder Woman because it's asking for a famous mask man. Okay, here we go. Next question. Next question. We got the top five answers to this question. Question is, name something kids are told to take turns using. Something kids are told to take turns using. Okay, there you go, Steve. The phone. Phone is number three. And let's see. Actually, it's not the TV, not the radio, but the bike. Yeah, bikes, number four. I thought TV would be there for sure, but no, it's not. I'm surprised to see it wasn't. Question. Uh, Cheryl, the question is name something kids are told to take turns using. With that, I got to say goodnight, fellow PPKers. Sandman is calling. Got to take daughter to airport this morning. Oh, all righty. All righty, Heather. You have a good night then. Well, we're only going to be on here for about 30 more minutes anyway, because it'll probably crash in about 30 minutes anyway. Decent guy. Oh, decent guy's leaving too. Okay. All right. Then good night to you too, decent guy. Probably only going to be on for about 30 more minutes anyway. Different closed. Oh, I'm staying. Yeah, I know you're staying. I know you're staying, Steven. I think. Okay. Now, let me see. It's not the shower, Cheryl. Not shoes. The bathroom. Okay, there you go, Steve. The bathroom. Bathroom number two. Love you too, Heather. Be safe. Uh, but no, it's not shower, but you did get the bathroom number two. It's not a jacket they take turns using. Not bra ads in the local newspaper. It's not a purse or a hat. You still got two. Okay, there you go. Video games. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. Toys or games. That's the number one answer. Toys or games. Now you just got to get number three. What could number three be? Not pizza or it's not the TV or food or the lighter, though. Something else, number three. We've got food. It's not lighter. We've got bike. It's not skateboard. You've what you need is just number three, but you haven't said number three yet, though. Not the front seat of the car. Not the fake ID. Not a fake ID. I know. I know. Back in high school, that was a big thing. Fake ID. Not the DVD or the VCR. It is something else. Chair. Not a chair room or a party. We do. Oh, I don't think we got swing. We do have swing. Yeah, swing set number five. I don't know if we got that, but that that, but still got to get number three though. Not chair showers. This is something that they'd want to use. I don't know if they want to use chair showers, but this is something they'd want to use. I can tell you right now. It's not the pool. It's not. I mean, we do have video games. We do have video games. Not the pool or chapstick. Hair dryer, not a hair dryer or a bed or a chair. Not a gerbil. Walking the dog. Oh nope, it's not taking turns walking the dog or take turns using records. Not VHS tapes. We're getting down to the nitty gritty of the olden days now with VHS tapes. A hint. All right. This would be something. Oh, no, you don't need a hint. Cheryl got it. The phone. The phone. Number three is the phone. Number three is the phone. The phone. I want to say the telephone. I don't think that's, I don't know if that's used in most households today. I barely use it anymore, but cell phone, I mean, yeah, cell phone for sure. Okay. Well, now that you got all of that out of your mind, let's get ready for for another question. Depending on how long this question takes us, or the next one takes us, I'm saying it could be the last one, but I don't know. If we could, if we're not gonna be stuck 20 minutes on this question, then yeah, we can get another one in. But let's just see how we're gonna do with this one right now, as we're going into 3 hours and 40 minutes. I need to hold out at least in hope for 20 more minutes that it will go so I can get 4 hours on here. All right. We got the top six answers to this question. Question is, name something birds fly into. A window. Okay, there you go. There you go, Cheryl. A window. That's the number one answer. A window. A nest. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. That's the net. That's number two. A nest. They don't fly into cars, Steve. They don't fly into cars. And they don't fly into the wind, but Cheryl, they do fly into the sky. Number four. And Steve says a tree. There you go, Steve. Tree is number three. How many more? You got two more to go. Number five and number six. So all you got left on this question, just 5 and 6. You need to get those. It's not, they don't fly into a fence. They don't fly into your hand. If they do, they're very lucky. But no, they don't fly into your hand or any hand. I know this is probably tough for you and Steve because I mean, you are the only two. Okay. Oh, maybe not. You got one. You got one, Cheryl. A net. Number 6 is a net. Number 6 is a net. Now you just need to get number 5. You got number 6, so now you can get number 5. It's not a butterfly. Remember, something birds fly into. It's not, they don't fly into a birdhouse or a vent or a bird bath or a bird feeder. There you go, Spirit Stalker. An airplane. Number 5 is an airplane. Birds fly into an airplane. Number 5. Airplane. And for the bird, yes, I know. How awful for the bird. But if the bird chose, to, you know, so it chose its fate. Did that one, did that one, did that one. Did that one. Knew this one. Okay. Let's see how these go. All right. You've been watching DJ Delay Wood Chipper Dude? Okay. We got the top 3 answers to this question. Top 3 answers. Name something to which some people love to give away the ending. That's there you go, Cheryl. They love to give away the ending to a movie. That's the number one answer. Spirit Stalker and Cheryl both come in with movie, and she also comes in with book number two. Now, got to get number three. What would they love to give away? A joke. Yep, a joke. You got them right away. That was quick. Now, this next question is going to be long, but I'm hoping we can get through it. You know, before before the buffering starts. But let's just hope we can do this. I'm hoping to get this one done with at least. All right, we got the. And hey, if not, we can always get it. We can always do it on Friday. Hey, anyway, we got the top seven answers to this question. Question is: name a business you go to that seems to have the rudest employees. Okay, there. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. Retail stores. Walmart. Yeah, retail stores. Number two. A gas station. No, not a gas. Not a gas station. A bank. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. A bank. That's number six. A bank. I checked out JD Delay. Electric company. No, not the electric company. The phone company. No, not the phone company or cable provider. Okay. No, not the cable provider or cable TV company. Can't understand what you're saying, Spirit Stalker. Oh, we've already got bank, not a sperm bank, but we do have bank. Internet goes down. Hasn't gone down yet, has it? Record store? Not a record store. Not a record store. I feel by the time this does go down, I might have to just, type in the answers to you. A credit card company? No, nothing about a no credit card company either. Macy's when Diddy is making an appearance. Well, that's sort of like retail stores, hence so we don't miss them. Okay. All right, number one. Where would please? Yeah, I guess you could do that. We could do the hints so you won't miss them um, before it does. Okay. Let's see. Number one, you would love to go when you love to go out to eat. Where do you like to go? Oh, there you go, Steve. The DMV. Number 5 is the DMV. Number five's the DMV. And there you go, Cheryl. Restaurant. That's the number one answer. A restaurant. Number 3 is where you love to go get your groceries. There you go. The supermarket. Number 3 and number 4. Or wait, we got 2 more. Number 4. Number 4 would be, you want to. It's like you want to send something off. You want to mail a package or something. But to do all that, you would have to go where to get it done? Post office. Yeah, number 4 and number 7. They're supposed to be the ones that help you in life, but some of them can be rude. Some of them can be rude. There you go, the police or law enforcement. Number 7, law enforcement. There you go, right here. Now, I did grab from these. I did grab one more that has a 4 answer one. Do you want to try to do the 4 answer one, or do you want to just stop it right here? But before, unless you miss it, because I think this 4 answer one might be easy, but we only have about try it. All right, let's see if we can get this in. All right, we got the top 4 answers to this question. Name something you might think twice about getting rid of. There you go, your car. Cheryl, that's number 3. And your spouse, hubby. There you go, Steve and Spirit Stalker, your lover, number 2. What do you think 1 and 4 could be? Not the TV. Surprisingly, it's not the TV. Not the bed. Not the kids. Not any kids. Not kids in this survey. Not the house. Not a barbecue pit either. Not a pimp chilies or whatever that is. For job? Nope, it's not the job you would think twice about getting rid of. In-laws? Nope, not the in-laws. I mean, you would think twice about getting rid of your lover, but not your in-laws. Leather pants. Okay, okay. There you go. Leather pants. There you go, Steve. Clothes. That's the number 1 answer. Clothes. Now you just got to get number 4, and number 4 is not board games. Not. It's not car or we got car. It's not house. Just got to get number 4. Christmas lights indoor? Nope. Running out of time. TikTok. Well, I could give you a hint if you want a hint if we're running out of time. Animals. There you go. You got it. You got it, Cheryl. Your pet. Your pet. Number 4 is your pet. And I was right. And I was right to give Steve leather pants for clothes, right? Since we're running out of time. I was right to give him that, wasn't I? I would think so. But yeah. I say we call it right there, and we can try to. Nice job, yes, PPK. Yes, all right. That's what I thought. Yeah, I said I thought we'd call it here. I'm gonna hope that this will let. It usually goes off about 1 o'clock, so it would go off in about a couple minutes. But I'm hoping it doesn't go off for about 3 minutes, and it goes off at 1:01 at the earliest because 1:01 that will give me 4 hours at 1:01. So it would just be about 3 minutes. So hoping hoping that hoping that it'll get to 4 hours, and then because I know I'm sure very soon, if not at 1 o'clock, then it will be very soon that it will start shutting me off. I know when I will be off because you guys would, yeah, maybe you got a cheap internet plan that only works through certain hours of the day. I don't know if that would really if that would do any of that though. I mean, if it ends, I but you could be right. It could be just a cheap internet plan. I think my son said it could. Well, we could just be in in a in a neighborhood where you know crappy internet reception. It could be a because he said with one of our houses it sounded like that before. It sounds like parental controls.